The Vicky Gotti Show. The shade, the gay, the read, the tea.
Hi, so we're back on the Vicky Gotti Show.
Yes, and we're back with Tyra Allure.
Hey, sugar.
How are you?
I'm pretty well.
Now, Tyra,
Mm-hmm.
let's get into the last time you just came out, though, was in like Dallas, I believe.
Yeah, I was in Dallas for the Ball House conference. It was about mobilizing the medical field with our communities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that was amazing. Which one's next?
Stasha. Shout out to Stasha. I love you, Stasha.
I love you, Stasha.
Y'all battled down, didn't y'all?
Yeah.
Who are some of your favorite girls you love to battle, like Stasha and all
I
that?
I don't like to battle.
You don't like to battle?
No, I don't. I really don't. But I love the way Stasha sells it.
Yeah, I know you said that before. That's why I asked you about her.
I just love. I think that she's just so gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful. Dr. Ayana Elliott. You know, that's my girl. Love her to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Amaya. Oh my gosh, she's just so breathtaking. She's so beautiful.
Shout out to her. I love her.
Yes.
Too. Amaya Scott.
Of course, Trace Miz, Lola, you know, Paris, you know, the girls.
Paris, I love you, Gotti. The experience out there, like how the scene.
The scene. Well, it's Dallas. And it's not.
So, like, did you go partying, clubbing? Like, did you?
We went to the clubs,
Mm-hmm.
and they fought.
Oh, the violence
And yeah, they fought. But what I took away from it was that I realized that a lot of ballroom people now was helping to heal our community. You know, Mike Roberson, you know, Jay Blahnik, you know, all those people. I love Harold. I love seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when we were in Dallas, I felt like it was almost like a rebirth. Like, yes, you know, as far as the ball went, it was on time. They finished the categories, and the categories were really cute.
That's important. Who are some of your favorite runway girls?
Oh gosh, now you're gonna get me in trouble because I mean I've been so far gone. I don't know their names, but I love Mimi Khan. Wow. Jason, I think. I can't remember the last name. They're listen. When it comes to runway, like
how's Vivian to you? Vivian Miyake Muglia?
I really haven't seen her.
You haven't seen her?
No.
Who else is out there for runway?
Yeah, you call them, and if I know them, because it's not like I'm not paying attention, but it's that I really don't know the names. So right. I'll look at the ball and I'll look at it for the entertainment aspect of it. You know, my daughter Twiggy, of course.
Oh, shout out to Twiggy. Okay.
See, I don't want to like call names and then forget someone, and then they're like, right. You know. Jalen Avisu. Who else? What?
Well, that's shout out to Diva Divana.
Of course, that's a sweetheart of mine. I'm so proud, so happy to have, you know, that she's blessed to have been in my life, around. Not even just being in my life, you know, as a friend or something, but just the pleasure of seeing her walk is what I'm saying. Right. You know?
Let's take it to the coldest winter ever. Ball. Now that ball, you didn't go.
I was on my way.
You was on your way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know you sent footage and all the drama that went down. How did you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? It was so much controversy on the radio shows. Just everybody was talking about it. I want to know your intake on it, Tyra. How did you feel about the whole Janice and Stewart and Sanaya and Caesar situation? How did you feel about that?
I think that situation could have been handled a lot differently. Because again, these are legends, and you are supposed to set the example, and these kids really do follow your actions, especially my sister Sanaya. I love her to pieces. Mwah. But Sanaya has always been drama, and that's what we love about her, the sexiness, the drama. But I think at that moment, you know, there were a lot of things going on, and you know, it was like, okay, let's just, and she did say the cocktails. So, you know, thing. But to Janice, this is someone who has worked hard at their craft. Who has, when I used to hear Femme Vogue, right? And the other girls would walk and they would do their stunts. It was such a cleanliness, such a uniqueness and a beauty to her performance, you know, that it made you want to look. I think it was at the 2007 ball, POCC ball. She came out, she did the Janet thing, something. That to me was like, it's still stuck in my head, you know? But stores should not have done that to her. That was one of those old school, shady kind of things. And then what I'm disheartened by is that Sanaya has backed it by, you know, people came to your ball. You know, these kids, we love you. You know, they look up to you, they emulate you. And as a legend, you should be able to say, you know, I'm sorry. It was wrong. And, you know, let's revisit it. And, you know, really, you are a legend and we do apologize. You know, instead of this, I'm not apologizing and and then Caesar, I love Caesar dearly. And when he took back his apology, it was like,
yeah, I thought about, you know what, I was like, you don't have your, I was gonna say, you don't have your own brain.
I didn't.
You took it back. I just didn't get that. You know what I'm saying?
That hurt me. That really.
And that's your bestie, but you don't have your own brain. That's what I thought. But I love them to pieces. I love you. I love you to pieces. I love that. I love that. But anyway, so you didn't like it. That's it.
I didn't like it, but I want them to fix it. I want these are teaching moments. This is where a legend truly stands up and says, I made a mistake. Or another legend stands up and says, you know what? The way we handled this was wrong. To our community, we do apologize for what we have done. And then work it out behind the scenes. But when you work hard for something as someone, and we all know about working hard. I remember Sanaya walked Sex Siren, I believe, one of the first, in a beautiful red gown against Alyssa Cartier. And this was way back when. And Sanaya brought it. She sold it. She was just the epitome of, here's this little brown-skinned girl just coming out. You know, people just refer to her as, oh, she vogues. And, you know, they vogue. You know, now, here was this beautiful girl emerging from, I'm no longer a girl. Here I am, a woman. And she ate it that night. And those people on the panel gave her a tough time. It was her against Alyssa, and it came up, oh, Alyssa's legend, Alyssa is this. But Sanaya did it. Those are the moments that create legends. So now for her to turn around and deny another person's legendary status in such a shady, not shady, but catty manner, it's not right. You know?
Yeah. Now, what's the challenges? I want to know real quick before we end. What's the challenges on being a transgender woman that goes on? You know what I'm saying? Because some people do it for the ballroom. They was forced. You know what I'm saying? Some people said they was born like this. You know, people have different. Some bitches do it for the money now. Escorts, people get. You know, they do that now. So, what is the challenges and what's the stuff that, you know, the advice you can give to the transgender woman out there?
Well, now that you came to that, we might need some more time, baby.
Well, let's just sum it up for them. All
right, baby. After Shayla's interview, I must say that a lot of these girls don't know what they are or who they are. And it's time that young ladies stop taking hormones and doing these things for these mythical reasons. Okay? This is not an easy life. You're not going to get that hot boy that's going to love you forever. Okay? You're not, it's not something that's going to be guaranteed to you. When you come out, people are going to like you and live for you. And if you're not careful with your transition, you can truly destroy yourself. Do your research. Be careful. This process is a second puberty. And if you rush it, you're going to damage yourself. Some of these kids need to stop waving fingers at these girls because they don't love them. They need to just wave hands because they're saying goodbye. Our girls have this silicone that's eating them from the inside out. Gangrene. Then, ladies, be careful because in everything you do, use protection. $500 is not enough. There's no amount of money enough that you have to sleep with someone unprotected, especially in the escorting field. Don't do it. And girls, stop attacking each other. You're individuals. Everyone has a different look. We're all not going to be size 0s or 4s. And if you're a size 20, bitch, make it hot. You know, don't all this negativity and attacking each other. It just shows that y'all need help. I really say this. If you are on hormones or you are thinking of transitioning, see a psychiatrist. I sit on the Community Advisement Bureau for the South Bronx Montefiore Clinic with a fabulous doctor by the name of Dr. Meacher. And he really wants to help the transgender community. It is a total safe space. Clientele, everything. They call you by your name that you prefer. They even schedule visits around the same time so that they can make the clinic more filled with trans people. And so, you know, and someone is doing this for you. Take advantage of it. Check out the Elliott group. Go see Ayana. That's the best example you guys have right now. I am so sorry. Look at Ayana. She's in the ballroom scene. She has done everything. And she has a PhD. All while being in the ball, all while cutting up. If she can do it, so can you. Babies, don't just waste away. But I'm back. I'm going to try to help you.
Yeah, that's it. Also, Tyra, where can they follow you on? Email you? Facebook? What's all that? What's your information?
Tyra A. Ross. TyraARoss @gmail, on Facebook, on Twitter.
Any pageants coming up for you?
No, I just did one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
And hosting any parties?
Well, I'm doing Queens, a happy hour in Queens on Fridays from 8 to 10. It's at the bar called the Music Box at 74th and Roosevelt.
And any shout-outs?
Oh, my gosh, just to all of you, the entire ballroom community. You guys are so beautiful. Just please realize your talents and realize that you can be so much. So great.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.